Many people were asking me, how do you learn Qi Men Dun Jia? It's such a difficult subject. Well, apparently what you need to know is that every complicated subject, when you divide them into small little pieces, you'll be able to overcome them very easily. Hi, my name is Dougles Chan. I'm the Qi Men Sifu and the Qi Men teacher over here based in Singapore. I teach people how to become a master in Qi Men Dun Jia, whether they are going to use it for their own career, own business, or they want to use it as their own practice as a master in this area. I also teach them how to do marketing and branding for themselves. So anyhow, going back into the question of learning Qi Men Dun Jia, a lot of people who are a Feng Shui master, when they learn Qi Men Dun Jia, they have a lot of difficulties because Feng Shui is, we can talk about it can be a very direct subject. Once you learn the different layers of elements and the specific direction and some of the rules, it can be easily applied and many people are able to adapt to it. But Qi Men Dun Jia has at least 8 to 9 different levels of things that you need to see basing on divination. And at the same time, Qi Men Dun Jia can also use it for Bazi reading, this date selection, and also Feng Shui in terms of forecasting. So in that aspect, it's actually more complicated if you compare Feng Shui and Qi Men Dun Jia directly. You see, so end of the day is that you have to understand that Qi Men Dun Jia is a very, very deep subject, but that doesn't mean that you cannot learn the subject. Just divide them into multiple different pieces, and from there you digest it every day or every week, depending on how fast you want to learn. And then from there, you're able to learn the subject pretty easily. But of course, importantly, you must get the basic correct first. Basic, for example, like the 5 elements and the palaces, the 9 palaces, and then the 8 trigrams, and the definition of the god, the doors itself, and then the stars itself. These are some of the basic you need to understand. And of course, the 10 stem, and the 12 branches, that's also part and parcel of the Chinese metaphysics. Well, apparently, many people, they are stuck in understanding the logic. And when they are stuck in that aspect, then they have problem in understanding how to use Qi Men Dun Jia to help them. And Qi Men Dun Jia can help a lot of people. Question is, how do you use it in your daily life to make a difference, to become better in terms of relationship, in terms of health, in terms of business and career, etc., etc. There are so many applications that you can use in your life to use Qi Men Dun Jia to become much better. You see, so many people, they do not know what is Qi Men Dun Jia. It's just an application. It's just a concept. It's just a method. I'll call it a method, a science to let you choose to make decision better. It's as simple as that. So it's integrate everything together with 5,000 years of history and with a lot of formulas. And with this formula, depending on how you decipher the information, you are able to get the right decision and make the right decision to do certain things that will affect your life for the better. So this is how Qi Men Dun Jia can actually help a lot of people. And let me share with you some secrets about this Qi Men Dun Jia in terms of learning. I was not a very smart student in Qi Men Dun Jia. Seriously, it took me about 1 year, 2 years to really understand. And along the way, I actually wanted to give up in terms of learning the Qi Men Dun Jia, because every concept, some of the concept I don't even understand. Maybe my teacher wasn't so good in terms of teaching. I think that could be one of the reasons, but not pushing the blame on the teacher itself. Well, I make an effort. I break this Qi Men Dun Jia into very small pieces, whereby once I understand the small pieces, then slowly I move one step up. And from there, I will be able to digest the information and level up. I don't level up. immediately. I level up gradually. So in that aspect, I'm able to learn slowly and build my confidence in this particular subject. And at the same time, because I am not very good in specific parts of the subject, not only I go through the motion to learn, I also start to teach. Because the more I teach, the more I learn. So this is one way of learning Qi Men Dun Jia also. That means you teach people. And at the same time, you must apply the concept. You intentionally apply the concept when you want to do a divination or you want to do a destiny reading or Feng Shui or date selection in this aspect. So this is something whereby you have to go through the motion. It's like you learn a skill. When you learn a skill, you must go through that particular activity, many rounds to get familiar with it. You see, so to be honest, learning Qi Men Dun Jia to me it was tough. But once I understand the concept, I break down into small little pieces, they will be very easy to understand. And to be honest, this Qi Men Dun Jia is a very big subject. Even I can tell you, 20 years later, when you come back to this Qi Men Dun Jia, this topic, you will still be learning new things because it's such a 5,000 years old history, mega metaphysics that it's not, you're not able to conquer the whole subject. There's still a lot of things, even the master or the grandmaster is still learning, you see. So it's a very interesting subject whereby it can change your life, definitely. The question is, how are you going to use it to make your life better? Okay, so much for my story about this Qi Men Dun Jia. Thank you for watching this video. Ciao.